Okay, so I'm going to pause this to save time as usual and see what the meaning is of goose. I will read both sides of it. For you, goose is where the north node is in Gemini. It came out that way. And then the other end would be obviously the south node, which is your 12th house. So let me just get this out. Okay, so the keywords for goose, the right way around, north node, 6th house is vigilance. That's in your workplace, colleagues, people you work with, parenthood, and productive power. That's the keywords of goose. And it says here, drawn upright, which we did. This card may indicate that you are ready to take on the responsibilities of raising a family, or if committing yourself to a long-term partnership. Or of committing yourself to a long-term partnership. Goose brings creative and productive power and allows you to open to this power, securing the knowledge that your relationship, family, or working partnership will provide a stable environment to act as a crucible for your creativity. The goose, in its strong attachment to its family and the ability to fly extraordinary high from one continent to another, shows us that it is possible to be both grounded and spiritual in our daily lives. The other end, the 12th house, in reverse, the reverse meaning is you are overly concerned about your rights, your possessions, or territory. Perhaps you are too possessive of your partner. While these tend to mate for life, many humans do not. Staying together may not be in your best interests. If the relationship is meant to last, it will thrive on a mutual respect and freedom, not jealousy and possessiveness. The ancient Celts kept geese for their eggs rather than their flesh. They knew it was best to keep the goose alive and productive. The lesson for us is that if we want to ensure our productive power, our capacity for creativity, we must look after ourselves. To make sure the goose keeps laying the golden eggs, we must keep the goose alive, well fed, well rested, and well exercised. Okay, so we'll confirm with the other deck as well. So we start off here with the Sun card, very positive card, something about things being aligned for you in the right place at the right time. It's card number 19, which is a 10. It's normally something that is a new beginning, possibly. And somehow, well, we do have Jupiter and Saturn currently with Pluto in your sign, in Capricorn. But the eclipse is happening in Gemini, so please don't be confused. And I'm saying that with respect. I'm just saying that with respect. Okay, then we move on to the Nine of Pentacles, something that comes to a closure, to an end, or it's sort of getting towards the end. It's a 9. Something you've done alone to work on independence, wanting independence, something new that comes through, being able to take care of yourself in a very luxurious way. It's got 9 Pentacles here, but yet there's still something new. We have all these butterflies here. Being in your truth, being happy with yourself, being financially secure and happy with yourself. 8 of Pentacles, there we have the 8. Working hard, having caught something in that web. We have the spider in the web there. But at the same time, you burning the midnight oil here, and the mouse is to warn you that when you put so much time and effort into one thing, there's something that is sacrificed, something that is lost with the mouse. And here we see him burning the midnight oil, perfecting what he's working on, something tangible, something real, something he's building. But he's put so much time and effort into it that he's lost something, but something is caught in the web. And it is a general reading, so whether it is a relationship, as we have with the goose, It could be a relationship. It could be a work situation. It is a 6th house eclipse. But it is on the emotional side. Releasing of a fear, releasing of a sorrow, releasing of a negative habit, perhaps, of maybe overworking and not putting time into a relationship, because the next card is the Knight of Cups. So he's the romantic knight. He has a goal and an intention in his life, and he goes for it. He's moving towards the future. He's offering his cup of love. He's offering his heart. He's offering love. There's the mouse at the bottom, but the horse is skipping right over it. Where, the mouse was right. So he didn't even see the mouse there because he was so busy looking at this. He's going right over the mouse. Something new. It could be a new relationship that comes in. A new service, possibly. An offer for your services, 6th house. It could be better health also. Maybe your health has suffered as well. That comes through now. Middle of November, it could be a relationship, because here's the Queen of Wands. So this would possibly be a relationship, a rekindling of a relationship, a new relationship that starts. With the Queen of Wands, it's a fiery energy, somebody that's a go-getter, that is confident, that steps out and does what she needs to do. She's a queen. She's quite mature in her energy. She knows what she wants and she goes for it. It could be your own energy as well. So when I say she, it could be he or she. Remember, it's a general reading and you need to use your intuition. Put it where it fits best. If it is a work situation, there's an offer made and you go for it. We have a yin and yang, a male and female. But there's a goal and an intention and an offer, and somebody or something that is secure and that is confident and that is fiery and that you go for. Which brings about something that you're not even aware of, from the 9 to the 10, a combination of a cycle, the Wheel of Fortune. It's a major arcana card, saying that the Sun is also a major arcana. So this is a very positive reading. But there's something that comes through here. Wheel of Fortune is your fortune changer. Something happens. It's the end of a cycle, something that was pinned on this wheel of life as we go around it. And remember, the moon is our fate and destiny. And as that fate changes, the eclipse brings an ending of a cycle that has been possibly difficult, where you've had to sacrifice a lot of time and energy to build on something. Because this is working hard at something. So time was put in, energy was put in, sacrifices were made, and maybe love was lost, and then it's renewal of love or loss of love and new love that comes in, because you're now financially stable. You have what it is, you're independent. And the Wheel of Fortune, that's how it should go. That's the horseshoe. The Wheel of Fortune says it is there. It was a challenge. It wasn't easy, but the change is there now. And then we have the 7 of Cups, which is also about emotions, but having a lot of choices and not knowing which choice to actually go for, where to look, having to make a choice that is, 7 is about a decision, something that is sacred, something that is decisive, using your intuition to make a choice about possibly a relationship, a work situation, services that you put out, your unconscious, releasing something, maybe surrendering to something, changing something, that you've repressed for a long, long time, and letting go of it. Okay, so we'll confirm and ask just for more clarity, Spirit, please, on the Sun, on the alignment that is right, the positivity, the growth that Saturn, Jupiter, and Pluto have brought in, the ending of something for something new to come about. The sun is breaking over that boundary. It seems to be with a relationship or a partnership. Two of Cups, a relationship or partnership, a choice that is made, that's made from the heart, or something that is kindred, something that is happy, something that is fulfilling. You're both on the same wavelength. Awesome. Yeah, and Capricorn, you can be the workaholic because you focus on your security and your stability at the expense, sadly, of your emotions. Okay, and the middle of the month, this offer, this new beginning, moving forward, what is that about? Strategy, diplomacy. Oh, King of Pentacles. Well, that is your energy. King of Pentacles is definitely a Capricorn energy. Now, that could be male or female. That is a general reading. But kings make changes on the outside. He has the Midas touch. Even though there's flames and fire at the back of him, he keeps his head. He's strong. He's solid. He plans in a detailed fashion way before he moves forward with anything. And this is we have the strategy. So something that is set, because he's a king now, he's not a knight, he's a king. It's a mature energy for comfort, for home, for change, for stability, for work, for career, something that is tangibly solid and changing in your workplace, 6th house, or where you've been, it's also the house of slavery, where you've been a slave to your work. That affects your health, because the 6th house is definitely health as well. But there's positive change there. And the outcome of the choices that need to be made or could be made. And there again, 3 of Wands. Again, this is about expansion. We have 2 of Cups, 3 of Wands. This is about moving forward, the 2 become 3, growing, seeing a new future, looking out towards the future, knowing that something is coming in, and waiting. But you could be waiting for whenever, but you have this hope that something is coming in. In other decks, you see the ships coming in and sort of knowing that your loot is coming to the fore, being expectant. You have 2 wands in the ground and you have the other one in your hand because you're waiting for it. Yeah, he has all 3 in the ground. The growth is there. He needs the 4th one for the stability. I just want another card for that. It's a choice that is made and then finally going for it, because Wands is fire energy and there is fire energy. So either there's a new relationship and it's finally moving on, growing. I do feel this could be a relationship, a partnership, a career change. And they all fell out, but I'll take what is on the table, the Chariot. Okay, so that is, you could be dealing possibly also with a Cancerian or a Leo. It is a general reading. I'll just put it in there. But whatever house Cancer is for you, and that, if we look at it from your sun or moon or rising sign, Cancer would be right on the opposite of that. It would be your 7th house, which is your partnerships. Exactly that. There's change in partnerships, whether it is work, whether it is your spouse, whether it is a new relationship. But there's significant change where you have victory, you have final movement. She manages to pull this Chariot. Yeah, normally you don't see reins on the horses and they're pulling in different directions. Yes, they're opposite and it is conflicting. But yeah, she has reins. She's matured, she's manifested, and she's holding the reins and guiding these horses to the future victory. And it is a 7 again, something sacred. There we go, something that is made. It's also water energy, a choice that is made within what fulfills your heart, what makes you happy, because you have your stability, but you don't have the emotional stability. and working on that. So Capricorn, that's a very positive reading through a really tough time that all the cardinal signs have been through, and your health has probably suffered through this. Relationships would have, with sickness or a lot of work duties, putting a lot of time and effort into it. But now there's this change. This eclipse brings this change in. It eclipses something new into your life that is victorious and fulfilling on a